So we got a nice video for y'all today, and I've been waiting on this for a while now because we are gonna be unboxing this right here. So you also, I was doing a lot of sim racing and stuff. I got into VR recently, and it changed the way I viewed VR overall. And what is this, y'all ask? Y'all see it on the thumbnail already. So yes, I did go out there and get me the PSVR2. Had to do it. Tyler, my friend, got me saying, "Dude, you don't know what you're missing out." And I played ACC on VR. I played a few games on VR, and it was just so good, so I had to go out there. Now, the thing is, didn't buy it new. I bought it secondhand, and so it's a secondhand unboxing. Come on. They put it upside down in the box. That's crazy. Here it is. We have in this box really quick. I'm excited, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm excited. Headphones. I'm probably not gonna use these. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll probably run it through the game. Probably a charger cable here. Got the manual. And here it is. It looks pretty good quality. These lenses look like the thing with these lenses though. They look like the Quest 2 lens. I don't know if y'all know, but I got the Quest 3 now. But these lenses look like the Quest 2 lens though. I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna get into these and see how the quality, test it out a little bit, and see. We're gonna have to do some comparisons as well. Okay. Okay. This looks kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And put this out here. This is gonna be mostly strictly for VR. I ain't gonna front y'all. Okay, so this is the like, I don't even know how to hold this thing. How the hell y'all hold all of this? This is the left or the right? Oh, so here it is, right? Right. Man, I don't think this was created for someone like me. And I don't care because I want mostly play sim racing, but my hands are so big, right? It's hitting on this a little bit too much at the top. All right. So look at this. Okay, I get it. I have haptics and stuff, but just reaching all the buttons, I gotta hit too much places because my hands are so big because of this. So, you know, that's what happens when your hands are too big. So we're gonna test this out, man. And I'm gonna give you all my thoughts. So I'm comparing the Quest 3 versus the PSVR2. I know what a lot of people saying. You can't really compare it, and I do agree. But what I'm comparing is my experience when it comes to VR, because a lot of people been telling me, yo, I know you're on that Quest 3, but the PSVR2 is the real deal on Gran Turismo 7. So guess what? I went ahead and got me this one off the secondhand market, and I'm going to give my thoughts with the two games that I play the most, which is Gran Turismo 7 and of course ACC. Now I know what people are saying again, that yo, this is not a fair comparison. If you want to compare a good VR experience, you would do Automobilista 2 and of course Gran Turismo 7, because Automobilista 2 is better optimized for VR on PC. But guess what? I don't play it that much. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to compare my experiences. So let me start this off by saying, what you're seeing in the video is not what you're seeing in the headset on either headset. The Quest 3 looks way better in the headset, while the PSVR2 actually looks worse. Not a lot worse, but worse nonetheless. And that's the most disappointing part for me right there, because I saw so much creators hype this headset up. Not saying it's a bad headset, it's actually a really good headset, But though, to the length that they went to hype this headset up, I went in there thinking all I had to do was just plug it in and it would be perfection. It would be extremely sharp, extremely vibrant, like everything would be great, and that wasn't the case at all. So it was a little dim here at the beginning. This is the initial gameplay without me changing any settings. And I have to be fair, what you're seeing on the Quest 3 side is a more fine-tuned image, and it took me weeks to get there, whereas this is the initial setup. But again, I'm going off of what people led me to believe, because I had to make a lot of adjustments. Well, not a lot, I had to make a few adjustments. And as I'm speaking to you now, last night I got on and had a much better experience. It's still not as sharp, to be honest with y'all, but it was still a way better experience. So where should we start off? We're gonna start off with the lens. By now, you know, PS5 have 2 OLED displays as lens, right? Which is extremely good, but I have to be honest with y'all, the pancake lens. Oh my God, now that I have the PSVR2, it made me appreciate the pancake lens so much more, because it's just all around sharp across the board. Whereas although the PSVR is sharp, right, you still have to find that sweet spot. And yes, it does have eye tracking, but once you have the pancake lens, you don't have to worry about eye tracking, because it's just sharp all the way through across the board. And you still have to have the headset just set so perfectly to find that sweet spot on the PSVR2. So that's the next thing. Now, the next thing that was really that jumped out at me when I was looking at the OLED screen through the PSVR2 is that it didn't feel like I was really in it. It kind of took away a little bit of immersion, because there is a kind of dirty screen effect, or not really a dirty screen, that might they describe it as dirty door or something like that, but it felt like it was looking through a window, because it kept seeing particles from the OLED screen because it's so close to your eyes. So that's the next thing that really jumped out at me, that yeah, the pancake lens definitely dusted. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. And the next thing, even because I know both of them have around the same field of view, it felt like I felt the field of view a little bit more heavier within the PSVR2. But that's pretty much like all the critique I could have against the PSVR2. Overall, it was a really good experience. Once I got past that, you know what I mean? Remember, I'm coming straight from the Quest 3. If I came from the Quest 2, trust me, the PSVR2, and I have to be fair to y'all, when most people did those reviews, the Quest 2 was probably one of the most popular headsets out. So after they got this, yeah, it was a huge upgrade. But since the Quest 3 dropped and I was playing on that initially first, then came across, I was like, okay, yeah, it's good, but you know what I mean? So it was a little bit more, yeah, for me personally. But again, after I went back in, changed a few settings, one thing I had to do was drop the brightness on the headset. That actually made the image a lot more sharper. It's weird that dropping the brightness helped that much and actually removed a lot of blur. And I went in the settings of the game, and I think I pump up the saturation, and something else I popped up as well, and it definitely helped the image to pop a lot more. So I did make a few changes that helped me in the long run, and now I could see me playing it for a long hours on end. Because initially when I put this in here, after I play a few games, I was getting motion sickness, and I'm not someone who get a lot of motion sickness or get motion sickness from headsets, VR headsets at all. So I was surprised at me getting headaches and stuff like that. But after I went in, made the changes, and found that perfect position on my head, it definitely helped boost it overall. And next thing I was a little critical of was the headband, but I have to be fair, I did buy a different headband for the Quest 3, so I might have to look into getting a different headband for the PSVR2 as well, because I have dreads and it just felt like it was like punishing my forehead. So I'm gonna have to make that adjustment. But I am having fun with this. After I made the adjustments, now I could see what people was talking about to a certain extent, especially after a day or two. Now I'm getting used to like that little screen door effect that's like I'm looking through a window. It's way much better right now, man. But initially I was like, I'm overrated, but now I could see it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really immersed. It's great, especially the convenience of it. My PC that I'm running, the Quest 3 right now, is at 3080 and still not powerful enough to get the most out of this, man. So that's the thing. All I need is a PS5 and plug it in and I'm good. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Now the next inconvenience with a Quest 3 is the battery life. I could only play probably maybe an hour or two, maybe. I might be able to drag out 2 hours of sim racing. Whereas this one, I could run damn near all day because it feeds from the PS5. So you cannot beat that at all, despite what anybody says. Yeah, that's where the Quest 3 gonna struggle right there as well. Convenience for price, because you gotta get a PC that's up there to really max it out. Even at the 3080, I gotta take certain cuts in certain, because I'm running here, I think it's 70 frames, 72 frames right now. Of course, the PSVR, I'm playing at 60 frames, so not a big difference, but I could push heavier and getting much sharper and cleaner if I had a more expensive PC. But that more expensive PC gonna cost me a lot of money, man, so I might as well just play with this one who's set, and it's pretty consistent across the board, especially with people you're competing against. That's the difference right there, and that's the benefit of getting this PSVR2. So y'all gonna see a lot of content coming forward with this VR. Of course, VR on both of them. I will be playing still. ACC, I love it. I went back on it, and it's just a next different level of just appreciation for the immersion, the force feedback, all that. But of course, Gran Turismo 7 got that, the races lined up for you. It's way more easier and way more convenient to play as a sim racer instead of going through all the complication of, these lobbies. I'm still in the public lobbies on ACC. So of course, GT7 is a huge breath of fresh air when it comes to content and just having really good races, man. So let me know what y'all think about the video. Of course, let me know what kind of content y'all want to see going forward. And I'm probably going to be live streaming soon as well, man. So y'all got that to look forward. Again, I'm excited for this. And let me know if y'all got any settings that could help me, just get a more clearer image on the PSVR2 going forward. Anyways, y'all have a blessed one. Till next time, be safe out there, y'all, and don't get offended, y'all. This is just my honest opinion, y'all. Just my honest opinion, y'all. Peace.